Listen, man. Y'all can write off Trey Lance, bro. Just write him off. He hasn't even got started, bro. Are we calling a kid a draft bust too soon? It's too critical. We're talking about 4 career starts. We're talking about sample size, and we're calling this kid a bust. Get me a break. What's Trey Lance ever done to these people, bro? You got a lot of reporters putting stuff out there and false report shit that's not even true. Like, I haven't heard anything about the Niners trading him. I just think it'd be foolish of the Niners to do that because you invested a lot. So at this point, Trey Lance has all the talent now. You got one of the best versatile running backs in football, and you have one of the most versatile wide receiver in the NFL, and you have a damn good receiver who can run routes, and you have one of the top best tight ends in the NFL. The offensive line should be pretty decent. You got a really good supporting cast. Your defense is one of the top 5, if not the best defense, like the #1 top-ranked defense. You got one of those type of supporting cast to bail you out. The only thing that's kind of been holding the Niners back for quite some time under Shanahan is the quarterback position. The quarterback position is a position that elevates this team and carries this team from this situation. You know, you just need the entire team around them to succeed. Under Kyle Shanahan, we've always played with game managing quarterbacks. You look at quarterbacks like Jimmy Garoppolo, who we brought in. He's won a lot of games, but was he something spectacular? No, he just won games. He wasn't like a flashy elite quarterback. He wasn't the guy that was consistently putting up big numbers and carried a team like how you would expect from an Aaron Rodgers or a Patrick Mahomes. He wasn't none of that stuff. So you look at the difference, man. We put all our fucking mortgage for Trey Lance. We are betting on Trey Lance to be our Patrick Mahomes. We are betting on this guy that he can carry this team and take us to the Super Bowl and win that 6th Lombardi. We are putting our chips on this kid. So this is pressure. This is his 3rd year now. The excuses of his injuries. Everybody's calling him an injury prone. They're calling him a bust. And it's kind of ridiculous. I've never seen so much hate on a player since Colin Kaepernick. They treat him worse than Colin Kaepernick. If I'm being honest, he wasn't even doing the other stuff. But people are starting to be too quick on and too critical on him. So everybody's already talking about Sam Darnold taking a spot. He's going to be the guy. They're going to talk about how Sam Darnold's going to take over and resurrect his career and have a turnaround career kind of like Alex Smith. And it's going to be one of those great stories that everybody wants to talk about. But, nah, hold on a second. Are we talking about this quarterback who had every opportunity but couldn't capitalize and those 2 teams gave up on him? Are we talking about that Sam Darnold? The guy from USC who couldn't do great on decision making and couldn't stay healthy? Are we talking about that guy? Because that doesn't seem like the kind of guy we want to rely on. Then you got Brock Purdy. He had a rookie season where I could say this. He did a really good job on a great supporting cast. He had a great team around him. Christian McCaffrey was kind of like an entire offense. If you think about it, Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, all we needed was a quarterback. And Brock Purdy was phenomenal, bro. But he ain't going to come back healthy right away. So he might be a little behind the depth chart. So this does open the opportunity for Trey Lance. So if it comes down to the season, and if it comes down to the season opener, and Trey Lance has a really good start, do you really think they're going to go back to Brock Purdy if Trey Lance is, what is it, like 4-0 or something? Do you really think they're going to go back to Brock Purdy? Hell no. You go with the hot hand, and you're going to have to go with it. You have to understand, we put our chips on this guy. We gambled. We are investing in this guy. We're thinking this guy is the next Patrick Mahomes. We're thinking he's like a Josh Allen, bro. We put our money on this guy. And this is a win-win for us. Because all we needed was a quarterback. Think about it. NFC Championship game. We were just very good until the injury happened. If we would have had a quarterback, we would have been to the Super Bowl. But the injury was what killed it. And maybe that's the issue right there. Is we've been suffering injuries at the quarterback position under this regime. And I'm questioning about it. If you're so invested in Trey Lance, why not we get some better protection and give him the time he needs? Let the kid elevate, bro. Make him throw the ball a little more. Make this running game easy for him. You know what I mean? Don't make him run if he only make him run when he has to run. Don't make him run consistently and try to make him into a gadget type quarterback, bro. That's just not right. But here's the thing. Write off Trey Lance. Write off your doubts. Because you get a lot of these bitter reports. Because if I remember correctly, everybody was predicting Mac Jones to be the pick. And it turned out to be a slap in the face to them. They were so pissed. So I think the doubt on Trey Lance is just because the Niners tricked the entire league on who they were going to pick. Everybody was guessing Mac Jones. Nobody thought it was going to be Trey Lance. Nobody thought in that way. So they thought, oh, it's going to be Mac Jones. He seems like a Kyle Shanahan fit. And what really caught me by surprise was they got the guy I said they were going to get. But let's look at it this way. You guys are kind of just having some doubts on Trey Lance. That's fine. When this kid balls out, you guys are going to be eating some crow, bro. You're going to be eating words. You're going to be regretting stuff. Those Niner fans who have doubt Trey Lance are going to be sucking on his nuts. They're going to be riding that damn bandwagon train. They're going to be apologizing, admitting that they're wrong, and kissing, you know what? Because that's how it works. When Trey Lance balls out, it's going to change the tune. They're going to say he's the future. When you should have had patience. You got to have patience with this kid. You got to have patience. This season, it's pretty much he has to show out. And he has to do it. This is his third year if he wants to earn a fifth-year option. So that's the question mark. Can Trey Lance prove the doubters wrong? We'll find out this upcoming season. Write him off, but wait until the season starts. Because that's when he's going to return those receipts and make y'all pay for it. So beware of Trey Lance. Trey area has begun. It's going to be coming into a great start. So get some, sleep on him. Doubt on him. Talk all that smack about him all you want. But he's going to prove you wrong. And you're going to pay. So eat words, bro. Trey area. It's just beginning. It's beginning. It's going to be a great ride.